This was my first betta tank. Don't worry, I've made a lot of progress, but why don't you stick around to see the whole story? My first fish I got in January 2023, and it was for the purposes of helping me to remember to take my antidepressants. I was having a hard time at college remembering and being responsible for myself, so we figured if I had to be responsible for something else, it would motivate me. And at the end of the day, it worked. I was able to take my meds, and at this point now I don't need to feed my fish when I take my meds anymore because I've gotten into such a good habit. However, I did not do my research first. I fell into the fatal beginner mistake of just putting a betta in a little tank. It was not the best. Outfit change. I did eventually upgrade him to a 2.5 gallon out of that 0.75 gallon and filled it to the brim with plastic plants with painted gravel. And inevitably, because of all that sharp plastic, my betta got Popeye. Big case. I will insert the image here. It got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and I didn't realize what was happening, and by the time I realized, it was too late. I was posting short videos on TikTok, mostly joking about my fish, and people started to flame me in the comments. The fish police came after me, and that's okay, I deserved it. But using their comments, and using some of the knowledge that I had gained while researching Popeye, I slowly started to upgrade the tank. I got my betta into the 5 gallon, I changed out the gravel on the substrate, changed out all the plastic for real plants, used some hard escape. He lived his best possible life for the remainder of his life. I treated him with all sorts of medications, some gentle, some harsh, but at the end of the day, it was just too late. I had to euthanize him. I can make a video on that if you guys have never euthanized a fish before. By this point, I had already gotten another betta, Chili, and I'm much more knowledgeable now. I've actually done the research that is required. I've worked really hard on TikTok to spread some of the knowledge that I've learned to beginners like me. Just scrolling on their For You page, know that they're doing anything wrong, but they see someone like them who can let them know, person to person, this is not the vibe. Outfit change. My last story I'd like to share with you guys is when I rehabilitated a sick betta named Orion. You can follow along to watch how that happened on TikTok, but I'll give you the TLDR here. Severe ammonia poisoning from being in a cup at a pet store for way too long. Picked him up, put him in a hospital tank, and used aquarium salts and fresh, clean water to help get him back to where he used to be. He's thriving. He's doing amazing. I'm so proud of him, and if you want to see more, check out my TikTok. But other than that, that's my whole betta story. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you've got any questions, if you have any answers, comment them down below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want to be friends. Tell me your betta stories. Thanks for watching. Happy fish keeping.